All right, today's project, we've got a birdhouse that took a beating when we had a storm this spring. We lost a shed, an apple tree, and then the play set, how this got injured, is the play set went through the fence that this was connected to and ended up in a tree. So it was quite the windstorm. Now, we had been busy all week, so we slept through the whole thing. But I'll show you how to put the birdhouse back together here. Bring it a little closer so you can see. There we go. So essentially this was put together with an air nailer, which isn't a bad way to go, but and probably saved some of the wood from cracking because it was able to just basically come apart. I'm going to put it back together with some screws though. First step, let me grab my gloves. We're going to clean it off. Got some wasp nests in here. They don't need to live in the birdhouse. They can go somewhere else. Now, since I didn't get around to this for a few months, there's no wasps in here to worry about. But, and it looks like there was a screw here that was just holding it to the post. This style of birdhouse sits on top of a post, so it doesn't need a separate stand or anything. But sometimes when your posts are narrower, it'll want to tilt or just not look right. So I'm sure that's the reason we put the screw in here. Actually, this table I'm using is a piece that didn't go to the landfill from the playset. It had the canopy cabin part type for the kids, and it's not hoarding if you actually use it. So I did keep that. This board right here though is one of them that actually did crack. You can see it's on both sides here, this piece and this piece. So we'll get rid of that. Don't want to pry too hard because it is just 1x pine that this is made out of. Oh, and if you want to comment down below on what color you think Elizabeth should paint this, then we'll take a look at those and see which idea we like the best. Okay, so now that board is out of there. This is part of the roof. Get most of the leaves out here, and as you can see, there's finish nails still in there yet. Now, the easiest way to get rid of finish nails is with pliers. Either slip joint, or sometimes I like to use the fencing pliers as well. You can't really pound them back out because they just bend. So you get a hold of them here, and out they come. Another trick that I'll share with you that I do for nails and bent screws and everything. I'll go grab it. Rather than throwing them in the garbage, you can get flat tires and all sorts of problems. I keep old and mixed nut deals or whatever, and then put the lid on them. That way, if you're carrying your garbage across the road or the yard or whatever, you're not making flat tire seeds that then you're going to have to deal with a different problem in the future. Like one more here. Oh, no, two. Three. Okay, so now we've got those out of the way. I'm gonna leave those on the roof for now because it may help it when I put it back together. It'll hold together a little better. The next step is we need to replace this board now. Looks like it's just, you know, a piece of 1x that was handy. So we'll just make another one just like that. Now you can measure, but if you've got the template, basically just hold it up there. Make your mark like so. Grab your square. And like that. And see if it doesn't split. You know, with this cheaper pine board, sometimes that'll happen. Just in case you want to see me cut it. And that's where that one's going to go. The nice thing is, since we're repairing, we don't have to measure. We can see where the old one is. I'm going to run a pilot hole here. Got one there, put one on this side. Make sure that it's level and somewhat plumb. Again, like I said, If it is a little crooked on the post, you can put a screw through it. And it's not like you're holding bald eagles, so you know the weight that's actually going to be inside of here from the bird isn't going to be overly strong. There, now the garden level studio has its floor back in. We got some more debris to get rid of. Before I put the two halves together, I'm going to try and pull these perches in a little bit. They got dented and pushed out a little bit. I'm going to try something first. Try the rubber hammer a little bit, see what that does. Actually, I kind of like the way that worked. Pretty solid now. And then I don't have to worry about splitting these. Because again, it's just that economy pine, and there's a good chance that you could split it. So if it's going to hold the bird, really, that's all it needs to do. Don't like the way that one's sitting though, so I'm going to put a screw up here too. There, I like that a lot better. Okay, so now we've got our floors sturdy. Overall, the front, the perches, looking pretty good. Okay, let's see what happens when we put the other half on here. You know, that lines up pretty good. You know, not bad for going through a windstorm that took out our shed down the road. I think I'll put one in here and pull it together a little bit and snug it up at the top and see how that feels. Nubbins is here to help. Say hi, everybody. Nubbins, stay down. Usually cats are not the best help when it comes to projects. They think they are, of course. Okay, that's snugged up. Put one up here. You go right there. had plenty of coffee today. There we go. Now, all we have to do is get the roof back on. Might try to slide that in to guide it. I was just bending that finishing nail to line up with the former hole. Tilt you up a little. That's all we got. Let's tilt these down a little. Okay, so got one half of the roof on. The other one here, might try that same trick. Nubbins is back to help. Again, all I'm doing is lining up those old nails. Maybe a little late. That looks right. These are a little bit off. We'll get everybody started. It's interesting. It's built, oh actually, yeah, so this side is built with like a hinge on it so you can clean it out. At first I thought they had then made it not able to open with these finishing nails, but no, they didn't. This top one's causing me too much problem, so it is going to disappear. Yeah, I don't like lining how it's lining up. So I'm gonna take one more nail out. Maybe. That top one decided to hold again. Okay, so now they're positioned about where I want them, but I am going to add a screw to each one of these top pieces just to keep it from blowing off. All right, there we go. Birdhouse is repaired. They'll be ready for next spring. Again, tell us in the comments what color you think Lizzie should paint this. Always like and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And take care.